Deji Adeyanju has stated it clearly that the North should keep the power if Southeast wouldn't be allowed to produce the next president of the country come 2023. According to a tweet he made on his Twitter handle, the popular human rights activist made it known that the North should keep the power if Southeast region won't be allowed to get power. This is exactly what we are still talking about. Speaking further, he stated it clearly that the Southwest region must not be considered for power in all these talks regarding zoning in the year 2023, making it known that all talks about zoning must lead to one direction, which is Southeast presidency. Ending his tweet, Adeyanju stated it clearly that if Southeast can't produce the next president, then Arewa should keep power to teach Southwest a lesson in betrayal. Lately, Adeyanju has proven to be a strong advocate of Igbo presidency ahead of the 2023 presidential election. Going with what Adeyanju has just said, I really think that it will be right if the Southeast region will be given the opportunity to produce the next president of the country come next year. Okay, that the Arewa should keep the power to teach the Southwest a lesson. People will come and say, I want Nigeria, we are for one Nigeria. But what goes with one Nigeria? They don't want to go about it. They don't want to do it. But they are the ones that will be shouting on top of their roof. Even the so-called presidents and governors. Are they patriotic? Do they even love the Nigeria? No, they don't love Nigeria. We know the kind of song that Buhari used to sing before he came to power. Now he's singing a different song because of power don't enter his hand now. The Adeyanju is working for PDP. Don't be carried away. PDP is better than APC. Mr. Adeyanju is on the right track. Because you hate to hear the truth. Otherwise, how can you be asking for equity, justice and fairness for the North to hand over to the South when you are not ready to honor the same principle and allow the Southeast to have their own chance? I love this man. I prefer voting for Arewa than West. This is Igbo turn to produce president of this great nation. I don't know why Yoruba can't even understand this simple truth. Southeast doesn't support failure. APC is a disaster. Southeast should fight for power shifts in PDP, not in APC, which they did not support for 8 years. That is why PDP will surely sponsor and support Atiku Abubakar to become the next president. You are saying so to your bus driver. So Northerners should rule forever. Slave mentality. You pass through school. Unfortunately for you, intelligence did not pass through you. It is you who lack intelligence and have refused to acknowledge the truth as put forward by Adeyanju. In fact, it is better for the North to continue on top instead of the sabotage and selfishness being romanced by the Southwest. Let the North continue instead of Southwest. Southeast has started with what they did with Buhari that has not favored them. If eventually Southwest man becomes president, Igbo will see cry for Biafra and the whole world will ignore them. It is clear. Okay now, if a Yoruba man becomes you that you are talking, if a Yoruba man or somebody from the Southwest becomes the president, of what benefit is it to you? No, they will just make your life better. They will make your life better. We know a lot of people that were given a ministerial appointments. Did it affect your life? But you are not happy that they gave your people appointments. How does that affect an average man on the street? Even you that you are talking, how has it affected you? All of you supported Buhari, but see what you are getting from there. If we don't sit down and do the needful, forget it. This whole back and forth, this whole thing will be going back and forth and we will not make progress. We will not make progress. Unfortunately, we have a old, I don't understand, who are so greedy. And I believe that when people are growing older, because they have seen a lot of things in life, because they have experienced a lot of things in life, they begin to shed away some things. They begin to give away some things. But unfortunately, when it comes to Nigerian politics, all these old people they don't have sense again. They do not have sense again. If really they love this country, this whole issue is not a big deal at all. But they don't want to do the right thing. As old as they are so greedy, they are thieves, they are so selfish. None of them can even call each other, let us do things in the right way. But if it does not favor them, nobody's going to be saying anything. Oh, if it does not favor my tribe, oh, forget it. These are the things that the younger ones are supposed to be doing, but we find it among the older people. Yet they cannot coordinate the country. That's why you hear people say, oh, we want the youth, we want younger ones. Because the old ones have not been able to lay the foundation on which the youth will pass through. No, it's all about selfishness. All about thuggery, all about stealing, looting. Who are the people looting? Are they younger ones? What is the percentage of the younger ones in the governments of the day? Even in the past government, what is the percentage of the youth? It is the same old set of people. They have learned wrong things in the past, and that is what all of them are following. And unfortunately, I don't even know how to put it. Majority of these old people, they enjoy what it means to have a good government, to have good governance. They enjoyed it. But now for them to replicate it is now the problem that we are suffering from. Whether an Igbo man or whosoever, at the end of the day, they are still going to do the same thing. And that's why I just think beyond all this whole thing. Because even if we want to say, okay, let's get a Igbo presidency, are we still going to get a better person? Because I believe if we have a Fulani man who is sensible, if we have a Fulani man who is patriotic, if we have a Fulani man, we have a Yoruba man who is patriotic, or believe me, we will not be where we are today. The real problem we are faced with in this country is the issue of leadership, good governance. We don't have it, and we begin to dive into unnecessary things. We begin to dive into things that are not beneficial to us. So because it is Igbo turn, nobody should contest against them. As it happened before in the history of Nigeria, the Igbos seems not to like competition and want things on the platform of good. Unfortunately, winning election is not like that. If the presidency is zoned to the south, the competition is between the southern politicians and whoever wins, because the president becomes the president. Even in the case of the north, is also contesting. Why are so particular about a southeast? Don't disturb yourself about Southeast. The North will retain power. We will massively support the North. That is what they want now. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.